welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. Maybe.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that.
Let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Is there anything interesting happening in here? Joe, is there anything interesting happening in here?
Yes, there is some interesting stuff tonight. We're doing our weather outside.
Oh, okay.
Our quick weather.
Never mind.
Let's see outside.
And welcome back to Stick to Sports. With tonight marking the second half of the NBA, let's take it back a week ago and look at the NBA All-Star break. The 2026 NBA All-Star Weekend took place last weekend in Los Angeles and sparked some mixed reviews among consumers. A new format was instigated this year, with 3 teams being grouped into 2 USA teams and 1 world team. Commissioner Adam Silver believed this would give the stars more incentive to legitimately compete for their countries. Some fans loved the new format, and naturally, some fans disliked it. Alex, do you think this year's All-Star Weekend was a success, or did Adam Silver cook up yet another stinker?
I think ultimately it was a success, Connor. I mean, this was the most watched NBA All-Star game since 2011 with 8.8 million concurrent viewers. Adam Silver, while he catches a lot of flack for a lot of structural integrity that he has with this league, I think this formula is a good starting point for improving the league. I still think they can experiment with maybe some 1v1 tournaments or some 2v2 tournaments to, give the fans what they want. You want to watch Ant versus SGA. But I think Wembanyama also deserves a lot of credit for this All-Star break on the player scale because he took it so seriously. It was his first time representing his country in the All-Star game, and it was apparent, straight out of the gate, that first game, after Scotty Barnes hit a game winner, Ant said to a sideline reporter, he said, "Shout out Wemby." He was like, "I wouldn't have taken this game that seriously if it wasn't for him setting the tone." I think that's commendable, especially for one of your future faces of the league. And I think this structure, we'll get into, dunk contest, 3-point contest. Some things might need some reshaping, but for the All-Star game format, I thought it was overall successful.
Yeah, I agree. I do want to hit on the dunk contest, though. The dunk contest, it wasn't as bad as it was in other years, but they keep trying to reciprocate the Levine-Gordon showdown from 2016. They keep trying to bring, it's primetime, it's going to be awesome. Stop putting it in primetime. No one wants to see it, man. Nobody wants to see the dunk contest in primetime. Jackson Hayes, dude. Jackson Hayes.
Normal dunk.
My only, I loved watching. I'm not really a big basketball guy. I watched every single thing this weekend. My only criticism was they had it during primetime, and that's why it stinks.
That's fair.
Yeah, well, when your dunk contest is headlined by D1 nepotism hire Jace Richardson, there's not that much you could do.
He pointed at himself online and he said, "Me? I'm in the dunk contest." Also, shout out Dame for winning the 3-point contest, his third one on a torn Achilles.
Without playing a single second this season.
Beautiful work. And during the All-Star weekend, social media leaks on X revealed a current NBA player talking trash about numerous other players. These players included Devin Booker, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr., and Klay Thompson. And based on teammate history and Twitter usage, these leaks were traced back to future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant. And with Durant having an extensive digital footprint, many fans immediately deciphered that KD was the culprit behind the screen. Durant denies that the passive-aggressive messages were his doing, but the public disagrees. Sammy, two-parter. Do you think that this was Kevin Durant's doing? And if so, how is this going to affect the Rockets' second half of the season?
Part 1, yes, 100%. Part 2, I think that genuinely, I think that it won't affect it as much as people want it to. I think that, the things that he said happened. I think that the relationships that he built, personally, are ruined. I think that all the good stuff he had, he's saying all these terrible things, but I think maybe I hope some sort of penalty or something would come to him for all everything that he said, but I don't think it was going to affect the Rockets that much. I think that they'll be I'm sorry for what our players said, but we're here to play basketball.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you here, Sammy. I think the Rockets' hopes of even competing in the West is just gone after this. I mean, Kevin Durant has had one of the most unique career paths. So the fact that he has the gall to sit up there in practice and answer interviews saying that, oh, there was no actual proof that this was my account, and I don't want to talk about this. I understand you have to talk about this. I just want to talk about the scrimmage that we just had. You don't want to talk about the scrimmage that we just had. You want to talk about how you think that Ben Simmons is crazy, but at least he would pass you the ball. Yeah. I'm sorry, Kevin. No one has played for the amount of stars that you've played with and the amount of teams that you've played with in that success and career span. It's you. We know it's you, Kevin. You tweeted out all the way back in 2019 that you had a burner, and now 7 years later, NBA Twinner finally found it.
It seems like KD hit the fans button on 2K instead of Team Chem, and now the Team Chem's in it all.
100%. Staying on topic in the NBA, the trade deadline has come and gone, and a lot of teams have some new faces on the roster. All-star caliber players got shipped to smaller franchises. Role players got moved to contenders, and a couple of teams got a boatload of draft capital over the next 5 years. Time will tell how these trades will age, but let's make it fun and go through who we think the winners and losers are. Connor, we'll start with you. Who made out on top of the deadline and who sunk below the rest?
I'll give you the team that I like the most here, Sammy. I like the Cavs, all right? A little bit of a sleeper team. They started off slow this year, going 22-19. Then they started to rattle off some wins. A 9-2 stretch was mixed in there. Now, they did give up 26-year-old Darius Garland for 36-year-old James Harden. For the fans at home, those ages don't add up. That doesn't make sense. But when you take a look at Cleveland's contending situation, their star player right now, Donovan Mitchell, he's experiencing the highest usage rate he has had since he was in Utah. And on top of that, rumors are coming out. Donovan doesn't want to resign here when his deal is up at the end of the next offseason. He was traded here, remember. He didn't really want to come here. And on top of that, so Cleveland is looking at themselves in the mirror, and they're like, all right, we've got a year and a half.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's now or never for our window. I like that move. I like that pick. I'm going to go with a little bit of a different direction, and I'm going to say the winner of the trade deadline was the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, the window between Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson was coming to a narrow close. Everybody could see that. They won one playoff series in their time together, and that was it. Last year, they shipped away Desmond Bane to the Magic, but they got 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane, somebody who's never played in an All-Star game, by the way.
He was born in the darkness, though.
He was born in the darkness. But they switched some of those picks for Cedric Howard, a standout rookie, and then they flipped Jaren Jackson Jr. at the deadline to the Utah Jazz and got another 3 first-round picks, and they got Walter Clayton Jr., fame last year, Florida guard, who has some upside. And they have a lot of promising young players. They're probably going to ship away Ja and get more draft capital. And over the next 5 years, they're playing with like 9 first-round picks and some second-round picks. They could be going in the direction of what the Thunder did that led them to be so successful.
100%. I agree. I'm doing a favor for all the New York fans out there. I love the Knicks and Alvarado, baby. Grand Theft Alvarado. Love seeing him in New York, and I'm glad that we have someone to replace McBride while he's injured.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, boys, before we head to break, I hear that we might have a new segment this semester. Alex, can you tell me a little bit about this?
I absolutely can, Connor. We got AJK's Lay of the Day. Every show I will be putting out a play for you to tail at your own expense. Remember to tail responsibly. But let's throw up that bet today, and I will go through what I like about for each leg. So tonight in the early slate in 7 o'clock, we have James Harden under 2.5 threes and Cavaliers money line. They go up against the Nets. They're fully healthy. I don't expect them to lose this game, first of all. And Harden is now going to play his first game with Evan Mobley. I expect him to look to dish to the big man, Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, and let some other guys get some looks and not have him chucking threes. Moving on to the next leg, I got Victor Wembanyama under 23.5. The reason for this, he's going up against the Suns. In 3 matchups with the Suns this season, he has scored 13 points, 11 points, and 9 points. This is because Mark Williams will be on him, Dylan Brooks will be in help coverage, and Oso Ighodaro is also a good 7-foot help defender. Wemby goes under. I expect him to dish to his teammates some more. Moving on to the last leg, we got Kawhi Leonard to record 4 assists. He's playing against the Nuggets. I expect the Nuggets to double team him. No Harden on the Clippers anymore. I expect him to dish, and I expect Peyton Watson to be in heavy pursuit on double teams, so I think the Claw is going to spread the ball. But that's AJK's Lay of the Day, plus 450, and if it tails, we will track, and we will make sure wins or losses tail responsibly.
So on the under on Wembanyama?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you got it.
All right. Thank you for the play of the day, Alex. We'll check on that next week. Coming up after the break, we'll look into some early NFL offseason moves and a potential MLB lockout on the horizon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also make you really feeling because you're starting in the fall, so it's kind of like one. Still good sport.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk.
It's over!
Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
as they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy. I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon.
Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book. You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back into Stick to Sports. It's that time of the year again, fellas. The NFL has just ended, and the rumor mill has begun. Star pass rusher Max Crosby ended his season on IR and was upset about how Vegas's front office handled it. Then, during Pro Bowl week, a report came out saying that he was 100% done with Vegas, Sammy being the only Raider fan in a 50-mile radius. How do you feel about Crosby potentially leaving your squad?
Oh, I have a lot of words I could say about.
Keen.
Yeah, great. No, I feel awful. I feel that we have wasted his career. I'm honestly, I would almost feel happier if he left, only because that guy deserves to win more than anyone else in that league. That guy has been with the Raiders with 5 different head coaches. About to be his 5th head coach. 5 different regime changes, and he's been just played football and won games, but he's won his position. That's why Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt. The Raiders stink, but Max Crosby makes his impression. I think that he's probably going to go to Chicago Bears for 2 first-round picks and DeAndre Swift.
That would be nice. Yeah.
And I think that the Raiders are gonna take 10 years and not win a Super Bowl. Yeah. That's what I think. I think that this Clint Kubiak is all smoke and mirrors. And I'm upset about Crosby leaving.
Yeah, it's fair, buddy. I got you.
He's the only player I've ever watched, dude.
I got you. That's fair.
On my team.
Don't worry, Sammy. The Mendoza line is on his way.
The line is on the way.
I know, right?
Continue.
I was gonna ask Connor how he felt about how he.
He's got.
He's
got no horse in this race.
He's got no horse in this race. Well, honestly, yeah, I said what I needed to say. I think that he should go out and win games. I think that he shouldn't feel bad about leaving Vegas because he's done his time. He has put in the time. He's done the work, put in the hours. Now it's time to take what's his.
I hope he goes to a contender.
Me too. Finally, as we wrap up the fast break, I've got one more story for you guys. A report came out a few days ago from the Athletic stating the MLB during the next collective bargaining agreement intends to try and force the remaining 7 teams who own their regional sports network to sell their coverage back to the MLB. Connor, what does this mean potentially mean for a 2027 baseball season?
Yeah, it's not good news, Sammy, for the 2027 season. We're honestly looking at a lockout. So MLB right now, the national TV deals are up in 2028. National TV, because every team is involved, that money gets split by 30 teams. MLB, unfortunately, is a very regional sport. So there's only 10 teams really with profitable regional sports networks, and some of them are actually going out of business. Recently, Seattle and the Angels and also the Braves have they were partnered with FanDuel, and their regional sports networks have since collapsed. Seattle and the Angels are actually giving their rights to the MLB. The Braves are trying not to. Now, the reason the Braves are trying not to is because 23 out of 30 teams need to be willing to give up control for the MLB to take away their regional sports broadcasts. The only teams that are currently have regional sports broadcasts are the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Mets, the Dodgers, the Phillies, and the Blue Jays. Now notice that is 6 teams, so we are missing one, which is why the Braves are scrambling right now to get that 7th broadcast. So to make a long story short, this lockout, which originally we thought would just be owners versus players fighting over a salary cap, is now going to be that on top of owners versus owners fighting over regional sports networks who are also fighting now with players. So the 2027 season, now if there was a 50% chance that there was going to be a lockout, it's probably now at 95.
Yeah, this has been brewing for a while. Thank you for that insight, Connor. This is some scary times for MLB fans.
I know. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching the Fast Break. I'm all done here, but don't go anywhere. We have extra innings coming at you after the break.
I'm scared of Joe with a bat.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me show you because your team is a Philly. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Just like that. That's actually let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready?
I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone.
God. All right, put the bat down. All right, this number's like.
You're right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to Stick to Sports, boys. It's time for what we've all been waiting for, extra innings. At this point, we might have to name the picks championship the Chemnitzer Crown,
Not
boys.
doing
We might.
No,
because
not.
after 3 seasons, I have gone back to back to back, a little asterisk on last semester because, Connor, you did manage to tie me
Why is
for
my
first.
name last?
Rest assured.
Well, we're all tied for second. Why is my name last?
Rest assured. We're going to dive into a new season of picks, so let's dive in.
All right, boys. We previewed the Olympic men's hockey medal round earlier in the show. So without further ado, Connor, who do you see winning between the United States and Slovakia?
Well, Sammy, Canada's going to have to get ready to learn Freebird because I think it's going to be an absolute doozy. I got America 4-1.
Yep.
I got America. I'm riding the hype train. And who would I be if I went against my country? Give me USA.
I know. I said USA too. I said USA 6-2. I think it's going to be a blowout.
Blowout. Absolutely love it.
And Mike has USA 3-1 as well. He is not here, but he made sure to send us a space. Little spoiler for his picks. Little future, but it's okay. All right, staying on the ice. The next game up is Canada versus Finland, and this one is shaping up to be a good one. Canada had a scare last game, and Finland came all the way back to win in overtime against Switzerland. So, Alex, who do you have coming out on top?
I got Canada coming out on top. I think it's going to be a very close game, especially since Crosby is a question mark, but I think the Canadians got enough depth to get it done.
I agree. I think the second best North American country is going to win this game.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be sipping on Canadian tears, but I don't think it will be tomorrow. I have Canada 3, Finland 1.
Perfect. Completely fair. Good picks, boys. All right. For our last pick, we're going to transition from the ice to the hardwood as this Saturday the Rockets travel to New York in the Garden to take on the Knicks. Sammy, who do you see coming out on top?
Give me the Knicks and Grand Theft Alvarado, baby.
And Jeremy Sohan.
Yes.
I've got the Knicks. I'm sorry, Kevin. That is going to affect your locker room. It might be as well be Jover for the Houston Rockets regular season and their postseason hopes. I've got the Knicks.
You know what, boys? This would be a boring show if we all just went with the same picks, and that's why we love it. And despite being a Knicks fan, I'm going to go with the Rockets. I think the Rockets are still talented enough. They got a decent away record, and I think freshly healed out of the break, I think they got a shot. So tie up the season series at 1 apiece. Give me the Rockets.
Perfect.
But that's all the time we have on this episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune in 2 weeks from right here on WTOP-10. Thank you for watching. Good night, y'all.
Pumpkin!
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Syracuse Stage announces their 2026 through 2027 lineup.
And Rudy's is set to open this month when you can expect some fried fish.
But first, the weather has been great these past few days. However, is this all going to last? Be sure to stick around as WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Stetter.
And I'm Julianne Fike.
Some call it Fool's Spring, but the warm temperatures and sunny days we've experienced today and yesterday have people hoping for a warm March. Will this nice weather keep blessing us with its presence?
Or is cold weather sneaking upon us? Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs has the answers we need. Bradley, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. And just like the warm temperatures first off, guess who's back for another night of news? It's been a little while, but just like these warm temperatures, we have rolled back and we are here hot, ready to go. Now, we will have some rain showers storming in these next few days, as well as a late week temperature drop, meaning that spring preview, that spring trial that we've had these last few weeks, that 1 week trial is ending. I'll have all this and more in my full weather forecast ahead. But for now, back to the desk with Julianne and Nick.
Thanks, Bradley. Rudy's Lakeside Drive is opening up March 18th and is preparing to celebrate its 80th year being in business. Owner Jason Livesey said that the opening date is closer to the traditional date they are used to around mid-March, but have not been able to reach that date last year due to a construction project to expand its seating area. The construction project also added insulation so people can be comfortable while sitting inside on chilly days.
The 11th annual Irish Outrun Autism 5K saw its largest turnout yet. There were 125 finishers and over 100 walkers. All the money raised from the event goes to the Oswego County Autism Task Force. They give scholarships and other resources to help students transition into adulthood. Tim Schlenecker took first place, finishing in just over 18 minutes.
This month, the American Red Cross is urging donors to help recover the national blood supply after a severe shortage. The organization believes that every blood type is crucial to keeping the blood supply steady heading into spring. Locations where people can donate include Central Square, Cleveland, Fulton, Hannibal, Oswego, and Pulaski. Here in Oswego, you can donate on March 12th and 18th, the 12th being at Oswego Hospital from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the 18th being at the Oswego Elks Lodge from 11:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
The Oswego Homeschool Association Performing Arts Theater program took a trip to campus. The SUNY Oswego Theater Department invited OHA for a visit celebrating performance, creativity, and community engagement. The students attended a rehearsal for All Shook Up, the upcoming musical. OHA co-producer Amy Murphy said all the kids were grateful for the experience. OHA will present Matilda at the Waterman Theater stage March 14th at 2 p.m.
The 63rd Annual Juried Student Exhibition opened today. Running through April 3rd, an art gallery made by students is able to be seen in the Tyler Hall Art Gallery. The event is sponsored by the Student Art Exhibition Club and empowers students to select jurors, support gallery operations, and help in installing the exhibition. Tree tapping season until April 25th surely is a fun way and adventurous way to get out.
Yes, especially during a sunny day. If you're curious about tree tapping and how it started at SUNY Oswego, our reporter Sohad has the details.
Remember when COVID started and it was crazy and everybody was trying to figure out what to do? So we sort of scratched our heads and said, hey, what can we do outside that'll be safe? And maple tapping was the answer.
Jason Napolitano is one of the students who helps prep the trees to draw out the sap.
You want to pick the ever so slightest angle. You're not talking, 90-degree right angle, just enough that gravity will take its course and cause stuff to run. And once you have a good angle,
Napolitano continues by then taking the pipe cleaner to clean the area and then takes his mallet while making sure not to jam it too hard. Coordinator Max Ali has the job of giving students chance to taste some of the sap in the buckets.
all right, who wants to try some sap today?
Yes.
From being surrounded by hundreds of maple trees and exploring the tree tapping and sap tasting season, we leave from where our sweet adventure began.
Thank you, Soad. If you want to try some of the sap they tapped, you can go to the pancake event coming up on April 25th at Rice Creek.
You can also go to the SUNY Oswego events calendar for more information.
Multiple fire departments fought a 2-alarm fire at a storage unit on Route 11 in Central Square on Saturday. Slightly after 2:30, firefighters from the Central Square Fire Company were called about a fire at the 8's storage facility. When they arrived to the scene, they faced heavy flames as well as a spreading fire. The cause of this fire is currently under investigation.
Now to Cortland County, where another fire destroyed a house late Monday night. Homer and Cortlandville fire departments responded, arriving to the home on North Tower Road in Salone at 11:57 p.m. Their crew fought the fire for 2 hours before putting out the fire, but the home is a total loss. The Rosamond Gifford Zoo is making some updates. Zoo visitors can now see an Amur leopard named Grover and a pair of black and rufous elephant shrews. The Amur leopard is an endangered species with only 200 left in the wild. Grover's placement is part of the species survival plan to help maintain genetic diversity. Interim Director Dan Midas has also officially joined the team as Executive Director.
Syracuse has announced the schedule for on-stage performances in the 2026 through 2027 season. Some of the top new performances include a brand new drama of Syracuse's championship-winning NBA team. This will be the 54th season of productions for Syracuse University. Tickets will go on sale in July and can be purchased online, over the phone, or at the box office.
A 4th grade student at Liverpool Elementary School brought a pepper ball to class thinking it was a Pokeball. The student found the ball near his front yard while getting on the bus, and at around 10 a.m. the student threw it on the floor in the middle of class. The contents of the ball sprayed in the air, causing the class to be evacuated for a little over an hour. While the school did not call first responders, a message was sent out to the parents. No one was injured.
Staying in the Syracuse area, the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade is this Saturday, and it will result in some road closures. Several downtown street closures will begin Saturday morning at 8 and will reopen once the parade has concluded. The ceremonial painting of the stripe will be on Friday between Washington Street and Erie Boulevard West. As for the parade itself, it will start Saturday at noon. It is cold and flu season, so what's the best way to keep yourself healthy?
WTOP-10 reporter Leon Brooker went to Mary Walker Health Center to find out.
My name is Leon Brooker, and I'm here at Dr. Mary Walker Health Center to interview Angela Brown, the director, on this year's cold and flu season, and what students should do if they get sick, and how to prevent getting sick.
Usually we talk to students about taking care of themselves, right? So if your immune system is good, that means that you're able to fight things off. So getting adequate sleep, good nutrition, most importantly, making sure you're washing your hands before you eat, you touch your face, any of that type of stuff. If you're sick, we want you to rest, we want you to hydrate, but we also, if you're able to go to class, then try that. But if you're really sick, then you need to let your professors know and you need to stay home and recuperate. We make sure that we have adequate medications here on board. We make sure that we're doing education with students. You'll see that all of us providers and nurses wear masks when we see students all through the sick season because we're protecting ourselves. Because if we're sick, then we can't care for the students. So we're trying to also keep ourselves as healthy as possible.
Besides just treating sickness, Mary Walker treats injuries and can help to answer your questions if you don't know what's going on. They can give referrals to outside offices if they do not have what is required to treat you. They prescribe PrEP, which is a preventative medication for HIV. They provide gender-affirming care as well as an eating disorder care. And if you have any questions, please feel free to come to Dr. Mary Walker Health Center and ask. That's all from me. I'm Leon Brooker, and back to you at the desk.
Still ahead tonight, the latest on barge fire down the Atlantic coast, the fire lasting for hours.
Plus, new developments on the terrorist attack in New York City, the mayor speaking out, and the FBI getting involved. We'll be right back on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan has played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Let me finish.
No,
Let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's. Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Is there anything interesting happening in here? Joe, is there anything interesting happening in here?
Yes, there is some interesting stuff tonight. We're doing our weather outside.
Oh, okay.
Our quick weather.
Never mind.
That's the outside.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to your nightly news here on WTOP-10. I'm your Storm Team 10 meteorologist, Bradley Jacobs. Now, taking a current look at some current conditions outside, it's still relatively mild, more around our average temperature for this time of year, around 41 degrees with some clouds, maybe a few storms, rain showers here and there progressively sneaking in. Dew points in at 39, relatively humid with a 91% relative humidity percent. Pressure right around 1,000 millibars or so, leaving it, some inclement weather indicating that that's going to be coming in, and a little bit breezy, winds from the northeast at about 10 miles per hour. Now, one of the big stories we've been talking about is how warm the region has been these last few days. We can see Ithaca, even at 9 o'clock at night right now, still at 60 degrees, which is really, really above average. Everyone else, still a little bit cooler in the North Country, but still very well average for this time of year. Now, what can we expect going forward? Well, we can see that we're going to have some warm temperatures still sticking around tomorrow, but then that almost 30-degree drop and those cooler temperatures and old-time winter man starting to return to the region. Now, we can even see this here looking across the country. West Coast areas everywhere west of the plains still going to be above average for the next few days over the course of next week, and everywhere east of the Mississippi relatively cooler as we might expect, especially with the precipitation we're going to have incoming. Now we can see, looking ahead to tomorrow morning, we're going to have some rain showers and potentially some thunderstorm activity. Again, really warm temperatures right now across the region for tomorrow, but we're going to see those rainstorms kind of come on throughout the day into Wednesday night. We can see even a little bit of lake effect here in the eastern regions, but again, just rain after rain after rain. And once this front moves out, we see those temperatures drop almost 60 degrees and some like lake effect snow kind of coming off the east. A little bit of snow showers here and there we might be seeing, and two places relatively east of us as well. So now, friendly reminder for what we're going to be expecting over the next few days on our forecast finder game. storms, wind, rain, cloudy. And that's really going to be the name of the game, taking a look at the 7-day forecast here. Again, 66 down to 29 and 34. We're going to have that kind of mixed precipitation and snow showers heading into the weekend as our spring trial has run out currently. Hopefully we can get that subscription going back up in the later half of March. But Sunday and then heading in towards next week, we can see winter is returning for St. Patrick's Day with that high of 24 degrees. That's all for my 4 weather forecasts for tonight. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Bradley. In state news, the New York Police Department have released that the device found near the home of Mayor Zohran Mamdani's residence is non-threatening. This comes after a suspicious device was discovered near the home of the mayor, prompting the police department to secure the area in response. 2 teenagers were charged with offenses including terrorism and using a weapon of destruction after they allegedly threw improvised explosive devices during an anti-Islam demonstration outside the residence of Mamdani. Overnight, the FBI searched a storage unit in the 2 teenagers' home state of Pennsylvania. Michael Yoshida has the latest.
The FBI detonating explosive materials found during a search of a Pennsylvania storage facility Monday night. This scene playing out not far from the homes of 2 teenagers arrested in Saturday's attempted terror attack in New York City.
Motivated by extremist ideology and inspired by a violent foreign terrorist organization.
18-year-old Amir Balat and 19-year-old Ibrahim Kayumi, both of Pennsylvania, are accused of tossing makeshift bombs at an anti-Islam protest outside the New York City mayor's home. The mayor and his wife were not home at the time.
Had these IEDs functioned the way the perpetrators allegedly wanted them to, they could have caused death, destruction.
The teens are facing federal charges including providing material support to a terrorist organization and using a weapon of mass destruction.
Balat and Kayumi sought to incite fear and mass suffering through this alleged attempted terror attack in the backyard of an elected city official.
The incident happened during the Islamic holy month of Ramadan, as protesters and counter-protesters squared off near Gracie Mansion, the official mayoral home in New York City.
Extremism and hatred of any kind will not be tolerated in our city.
Police say both suspects claim to be inspired by ISIS, with court documents saying after his arrest, Balat pledged his allegiance to the Islamic State on a piece of paper.
He also told investigators that he had hoped to carry out an attack even bigger than the Boston Marathon bombing.
Balat and Kayumi had no criminal histories, according to police. Both are being held without bail. I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Staying in the city, a man is wanted after pushing an 83-year-old and a 30-year-old onto train tracks in Manhattan. Authorities released photos of the man who is wanted in connection for the random attack, targeting the 2 victims in the New York City subway system. Fortunately, neither of the victims were hit by a train, and they were pulled back to safety by witnesses on the platform. The 30-year-old was treated for minor injuries, and the 83-year-old was taken to the hospital in critical conditions. The suspect has yet to be taken into custody.
Just down the Atlantic coast, a massive fire erupted on a barge carrying piles of scrap metal on the Delaware Bay, just outside of Philadelphia. The U.S. Coast Guard responded to reports of a fire this morning, dispatching a helicopter and 2 boats, along with local fire departments on Saturday. On standby, a tugboat was moving the unmanned barge at the time of the fire, with no injuries being reported. Ship traffic was not impacted, but the blaze did burn for several hours. The cause of the fire remains under investigation.
Firefighters across downstate have had a busy start to the week as the Patterson Fire Department was called into action saving a puppy from a ledge near a waterfall. The rescue came just 60 miles north of the city, where the 14-month-old puppy had fallen down a 15-foot cliff. Firefighters were called to the scene to find the puppy just inches from a waterfall, with some rescuers even wading downstream if he were to fall in. The puppy escaped the ordeal unharmed and was returned to his grateful owner.
Now to a national headline, as the FBI has increased the reward to $1 million for information that leads to the arrest of Omar Alexander Cardenas. Cardenas is on the FBI's top 10 most wanted fugitive list, and he was charged in 2019 for shooting a man in a barbershop and fleeing. California police say that they believe that he could still be in the country, possibly working in construction. He should be considered armed and extremely dangerous, and anyone who has information is asked to contact the police.
Pop star singer Rihanna appears to be okay after her home was hit by gunfire in broad daylight on Sunday. The suspect allegedly fired multiple shots from a car outside of her home. Police arrested 31-year-old Ivana Ortiz for attempted murder. She had a prior record of domestic violence dating back to 2023. The motive for the shooting is still unknown.
Still ahead tonight, we will reveal our picture of the week.
But first, a final puck update from the Lakers men's hockey team following their loss to Hobart on Saturday, plus the full sports report from our sports anchor, Casey DeSalle. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching.
I saw bread, and I want some bread.
I feel like the amount of work that we get here is very different than a community college. So at my last school, we had at least an essay a week that was due for any given class.
Yeah. Also makes you really appealing because you start in the fall, where it's kind of like one, still good sport.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games, only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I should take
Good evening and welcome to Jeopardy! I am your host, Joe.
Hello, Simon. Joe is at this place. And I'm very concerned to see what Piper's answer is here. Sorry, it's a 98-page rule book.
You guys are stumped still?
Joe, I'm going to sound like a little snob here. It was not founded by Ray Kroc.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 News with your full sports report for tonight. I'm Casey DeSalle. The Oswego Lakers men's hockey team fell in the SUNY championship game on Saturday night, losing 4-0 to the top-seeded Hobart Statesmen. Following the loss, WTOP-10 sports reporter Parker Voris has the recap on the successful Lakers campaign.
It was not the night the Lakers were looking for as they suffered a 4-0 loss in the SUNY championship against the Hobart Statesmen on Saturday night. But head coach Ed Gosick said he was proud of his team's effort, even if a few costly mistakes made the difference.
The plays are the compete level, right? You just thought we deserve better. Like, you make your breaks and a couple of, costly mistakes. You make mistakes like we did. It costs you.
And one of those costly mistakes came in the third period when Jonathan Bala was unable to stop his momentum near the Oswego net, resulting in an unfortunate own goal.
On the third, obviously, scoring on ourselves, it's not a good thing.
Despite the loss, Gosick said he was proud of his senior class, calling them one of the most enjoyable groups he's coached, and said the emotion in the locker room after the game showed just how much this team cared.
What it means to our seniors, in the locker room afterwards, they competed every day in practice. They brought it, great attitude. Just an enjoyable group to be around.
Gosick also believes the Lakers are closing the gap with Hobart, the three-time defending champions, but says there's still a lot of work to do.
We're catching up, we're closing the gap, and there's a reason they haven't lost this year. There's a reason they're three-time defending champs, and we have to sharpen our pencils and try to outwork them with the recruiting and preparation, and get back at them next year.
There may be disappointment, but Gosick says there are plenty of positives to build on as the Lakers look ahead to next season. For now, though, the Lakers leave their sticks on the ice until next year. Parker Voris, WTOP-10 News.
With the NCAA tournament now underway, the conference lost the Lakers out of an at-large bid, missing the tournament for the first time since 2024. On to some lacrosse. After winning the SUNY championship last year, the Oswego women's lacrosse team is off to a rather shaky start. Across their first 4 games, the Lakers are 1-3, already tying their total losses from last season. However, none of those losses are from conference play. They will look to get things back on track tomorrow against Nazareth University. Game time for that one is 4 p.m. at NLPA Field in Rochester. Sticking with lacrosse, the Oswego men's lacrosse team will be facing the SUNY Brockport Golden Eagles tomorrow. The men's team is off to a 2-1 start, with their last victory coming over the weekend against Alfred University. Trey Jones led the scoring for the Lakers in that one with 5 points off of 3 goals and 2 assists. Catch tomorrow's game at Laker Turf Stadium at 4 p.m. Moving over to the gridiron, it's only March, but the NFL is all the rage right now. The free agency frenzy is in full effect, with big names flying off the board left and right. Just today, the Eagles announced they will be signing Tariq Woolen on a 1-year deal for $15 million. Another sign today was former Packers receiver Romeo Doubs. Doubs is coming off a career high in receiving yards and will be taking his talents to New England on a 4-year, $80 million contract. And in breaking news, Max Crosby and the Ravens have rescinded their trade. This will send the 2026 and 2027 first-round picks back to the Raiders. The reason for that will be a medical reason. NFL fans, keep your eye on that one. Now for some basketball, as former NBA MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has tied Wilt Chamberlain for the most 20-point games in a row. He has scored 20 points in 126 consecutive games. SGA tied the record on a three-pointer in the third quarter to put him at 22 points last night against Denver Nuggets. He then won the game on a triple later in the game, finishing his night with 35 points. Alexander will look to break this record this Thursday against the scorching hot Boston Celtics. Now let's head to Dacoin Park, where Mexico faces USA in the World Baseball Classic. Paul Skeens on towing the slab, and there's Jaron Duran. We're going to start this one here in the top of the third. Aaron Judge gets the ball in right field, fires it all the way to third base. Nail it. Joey Ortiz. Now we'll move to the bottom of the third. Here is Aaron Judge at the plate. Hits this one, Apo Taco. Here comes the Judge. What can this guy not do? Bringing USA on his back. Fast forward now to the 5th inning. USA is up 5 as Duran smacks this one the other way. Bon voyage baseball, and Team Mexico gets on the board. Here it is just one more time. Great pitches at the plate. The outside fastball the other way. In the 8th inning, now Duran up again as he hammers this one deep to right. And he'll break out the sombrero once again. It's now 3-5 USA, and we got a close one heading to the 9th. In the 9th inning, get Willock on the mound to pitch, and Alec Thomas will ground out to Bryce Terang to end this thriller in Houston. USA takes sole possession of first place in Pool B of the World Baseball Classic with this victory. Coming up, we will reveal our picture of the week right here on WTOP-10.
I'm scared of Joe with a hit. Okay?
Okay.
Let me show you, because your team is a filthy. You don't know how to score, right?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
That's actually. Let me show you the Bronx Bomber way of doing it. Ready? Ready?
I swear to God. Oh my
Everyone.
All right, put the bat down.
All right. This number's like. Sorry, Julie. You're right. Sorry.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed? On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 News, and it is time to reveal our picture of the week.
The winner this week is Nick Stetter, with this picture from high school, along with WTOP-10 sports director Mike Neckers.
Nick and Mike played soccer together in high school, and now they are both key contributors to the club.
If you would like to submit a picture, you can email our producers Logan Russo or Eddie McAlpine.
Well, that's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for the Unofficial Sports Show with Wine and Zoe.
Thank you for watching and enjoy the nice weather.
Have a great night, everyone.
I'm Wine.
I'm Zoe.
And this is the Unofficial Sports Show, where we walk you around the sports world and also give you a look into some of the wackiest sporting events around.
And also the occasional competition with an athlete on the very campus, our very own SUNY Oswego.
Well, if you saw Season 1, Episode 1, we're going to stick on that theme, going to the big stages in sports. Zoe, a global competition is happening on the diamond right now, the World Baseball Classic. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Logan, so basically, if you haven't seen it yet, the World Baseball Classic is happening. You might be asking, what is the World Baseball Classic? Basically, the WBC is a worldwide tournament featuring numerous countries taking place in Miami, Florida. It's very similar to the World Cup format where there's pool play games where the best two from each pool advance to the knockout tournament. This year, the tournament is full of stars, from Aaron Judge to Shohei Ohtani to Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And we can take a look at the standings right now. The standings pulled up. USA's winning their Pool B, Puerto Rico's Pool A winning, Japan's Pool C winning, and Venezuela is Pool D winning. Actually, in Pool D, it's the Venezuela and Dominican Republic tied at three wins apiece. But what you got for me there? You got anything?
Yeah, I mean, you just mentioned Venezuela, Dominican Republic. They're actually playing tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that matchup. 8 p.m., both teams 3 wins, 0 losses throughout this tournament. As for Venezuela, they got players like Ronald Acuna, Luis Arias, Gleyber Torres, and many more that you got to look out for. Dominican Republic, though, they're very star-studded as well. Guys like Juan Soto, Fernando Tatis, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr., so look out for those guys. 8 p.m. tomorrow should be a stacked game.
Yeah, I think to talk about who's gonna win, I think it's got to be the U.S. man. Their lineup is great. Their pitching is great. I think they got everything. You got the best player in baseball right now. That's up for debate, but I think it's Aaron Judge. You know, Yankees fan. I gotta go with my guy. Japan's also up there, but I think sneaky people are forgetting about the DR, man. They're a good team. They got a good lineup. I think their pitching's not as on par as the other two countries, but I still think they'll put up a big fight. I think it's gonna be interesting. My guess for the final, I'm gonna say USA DR. I think that's gonna be the final.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to pencil that into USA. Guys, you talked about like Aaron Judge last night. I'm a Mets fan, but credit where credit is due. Aaron Judge, certainly so much star power. Well, again, staying on the theme of this show, what the show is all about, this next sport might be one of the wackiest ones we will ever talk about in the show. Imagine if football got rid of the field, the teams, and the playbook and kept only the collisions. That's basically what Run Nation Championship is. The main competition, or the RNC, the concept of it, 2 competitors stand at opposite ends of a short lane, then sprint directly at each other and collide in the middle. The goal is to knock your opponent down or be the one still standing after the hit. In most matchups, one athlete is the runner carrying a rugby-style ball, while the other is the defender trying to stop them with a massive hit. Multiple collisions are had in a round. If there's no clear winner, it can go to sudden death, and the league holds live events and tournaments. And early power rankings have included names like Addison Dimitru, Benjamin Salgado, and Andrew Tulia. The sport has gone viral online, but it's also controversial. Doctors warn about the risk of concussions. and that is Run Nation. Zoe, my question for you is, should this be a legit sport or not?
It's a weird question to ask because you bring that up. There's major sports that are fighting involved: MMA, UFC, boxing. But this is kind of different. It seems to me it's just like a very, very long Oklahoma drill, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. But I think it should be a sport. If they're up for it, they're up for it.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I think it should be a sport.
It's very fair, very fair. Well, we'll leave that up for debate. But for now, we're going to send you to a break. And when we come back, we'll have a very special competition on deck.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Oh.
Watch the DK experience.
Is there anything interesting happening in here? Joe, is there anything interesting happening in here?
Yes, there is some interesting stuff tonight. We're doing our weather outside. Our,
okay,
our quick
I don't care.
weather.
Never mind.
Welcome back to the Unofficial Sports Show, the show about unofficial sports. If you were just joining us, I am Logan Weingartner, joined by my great co-host, Lorenz Guzman.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the mean streets of Buffalo, New York, they say he was a legendary high school quarterback. And like we said, he's built, buff, tough. Give it up for the man, myth himself, Dylan Zielinski. Roll the tape. We probably should have killed him.
Man, Zoe, he is so flipping good on that gridiron.
He sure is, Logan. Well, now let's get to the fun stuff. We took to the Romney Fieldhouse to learn some quarterback lessons from DJ Z himself to play the game of football. Play it.
All right. Have you guys played any sort of quarterback at all, or just like
in the street?
In the street?
Yeah.
How about you?
Youth ball also in the street.
Youth ball also in the street. All right. So we're gonna walk through the most basic quarterback thing ever, the 3-step drop. So you get the ball, you're under center, right? Mm-hmm. You get the snap. It's 1, 2, 3. You want to keep a wide base, get ready to open up. Then you want to flip over here, step up into your throw, and rip.
All right.
So right now, give me your best cadence, Wine.
Down, you.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Set,
go. Big, little. Step up. Yeah. Give me your best cadence, bud.
All right, I got you. Ready?
Oh, I got to record on the GoPro.
Something like that. Ready? 180. Where'd they go?
Pick your arm up a bit.
Arm up?
Arm up a bit. So you went like this. The drop back was great. You stepped up into it. Your arm was down here.
Okay.
You want to be up. You want to keep it perfectly level. All right, Juan, try one more time.
What do you do?
There you go. Step up into it. Throw. Boom. That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Where they go?
He looks good, don't he? Yeah.
Oh.
He looks good.
Yeah, I can't throw,
No,
man.
so what you're doing is you're short stepping yourself. You're doing the right thing. You're stepping up into it, but you're keeping a low base and you're exploding down. You need to keep up and explode here.
Okay. Because I'm always.
So next one, right? Next one. No quarterback's ever got to hold still, right? You're gonna get the snap, boom, feel the pressure, roll out, hit them. So it's like this, right? Starting at this cone again, under center. Get 18, turbo set, boom, 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 right pressure. You want to step. Ready? Right here. Go. Go. Pressure, spin out, set yourself. There you go. There you go. Open, set your feet. Mike Lennon. Open, full rotation, perfect. That was better. Your cadence, it's gotta be louder. You wanna almost yell the cadence. There you go. That's the best one you got. That was good.
Well, Zoe, I think it's safe to say that I wouldn't be able to make a living in the pocket.
Yeah, Logan, I don't think I would either. But the fun doesn't stop there. All the way from the rude streets of Rotterdam, New York, we have our very own GM, Kenny Gerard of WTOP-10. Roll the tape. Play it.
Well, Zoe, that man lives in the trenches. I think he's a quarterback lover if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say, you know, we kind of stunk. Our quarterback play was not that great, but let's see if our O-line drills will be any better.
So you can't start without a snap, so it's just snap football. You can line up behind me to be my quarterback for a second. You're just going to catch a snap, so you're going to go back there. Yeah. Okay? So you can snap football however you want, whatever works for you best. I like to do it like this, thumb on the laces, finger pointed out, hand like this. You could also snap like this, and you can snap like this for all it matters, whatever's comfortable for you. So, athletic stance, march your feet, squat straight down, ball in front of you, and then when you snap, you want to throw the ball up like this. My arm should be kind of hitting my leg here, and then almost touching my ass. I dragged it, but that's the point.
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
Turf here sucks, so have fun snapping the ball. But
all right.
So remember, especially on this grass, like if you drag it at all like I just did, you're gonna just throw it on the ground. You kind of have to like low key pick it up.
Yeah, you kind of want to get
not normal, but
nice.
You gotta have to pick it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. A couple snaps. Swear if he hits me in the nuts. On my clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, huh? What do you do in your hands when you snap it?
So in flag or in real football?
Let's do real football.
Real football? Okay. Is it a pass or a run play?
That'll be pass play.
Okay, pass play. Snap. And you take small, choppy steps like this.
Yeah.
Pop your hands out. You can't go downfield. So if on a pass play, if you go upfield, it's an illegal man downfield. So if you're coming at me, so come at me.
I'm going at you.
So I want to pop you in the chest and back up. And see how my feet
they're going
short?
back.
I'm not doing this because now I have no center of balance. You can blow right by me. But if my feet stay under my shoulders, and I just keep popping you back,
oh my God.
You ain't going to go anywhere. You'll stay in front of me.
Nice. What's the difference in flag here? Because I know there's
I can't hit you. It's a non-contact sport.
Gotcha.
So when you snap, essentially what I tell my guys to do is either put their hands behind their back or hold on to the side of their jersey. And if you come at me,
you're just getting in my way. Gotcha.
It's like a moving screen.
Okay, I gotcha.
So, okay.
You want to give a
couple snaps for me? Yeah. Hey, not bad. Give me another one.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Not bad. All right. There's a real test.
Oh boy.
See if you can snap and get off the block.
So what's that entice?
So he's going to rush at you now. Now, the rushing side of it, are we going tackle or are we going flag for this? What do you want to do?
It's a flag.
Flag? Okay. In tackle, you can obviously make contact, swim. I could grab his shoulder, throw him out of the way, move like this. In flag, I can't touch him.
Just have to try to get around.
Correct. So he's going to try, instead of moving screen, essentially, you're going to try and blow by him.
And I'm not allowed to like move my arms out, maybe any bigger.
If your arms out like this, that's a flag. So arms have to be down kind of by your sides. You can't really like chicken wings, what we used to do, but I guess it became illegal. So like I can't put my elbow out and like check you.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
Gotcha.
So keep your arms, hold onto your pants if you have to. Like, literally grab your pockets and then just sidestep back like that.
Gotcha.
The good thing about flag though is there's no such thing as legal man downfield. So if you get burnt, turn around and look for the ball.
Really? That's cool.
You can catch the ball. You can go out for routes to the centers too. Yep.
Nice.
All right.
There we go.
So blow by him. Don't let him get by me. Oh, line, you have to be a yard back.
Be a yard back?
He does. So stay on that white line. Good. That's the distance you have to be. Oh my God, bad snap.
Oh no, was it really?
Yeah, it bounced in front of me.
Oh no, that's terrible.
See, you forgot about the snap. You gotta snap first. Snap first, then block.
Gotcha. How far is it?
Good.
That's hard. That's hard trying to block you. Yeah, we can do one more, then we gotta switch. Where's the ball? There you go. Thank you, Eddie McAlpine.
Here we go. Yep, good.
That's so hard.
I know. Remember, snap that ball first, then block.
So all I can do is like move.
You can get in front of him. You're kind of setting a moving screen. Like it's an illegal pick. That's the best way I can put it. Here we go. Sit. Nope, flag.
Okay,
put your arms out. Here we go. Sit. Flag. Swim.
I can't what?
Can't swim. Put
Oh,
your arms
what?
out. Remember, you can't make contact.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it gets nitpicky, boys. Here we go, line.
Here, let's do one more. I'll do something. That's hard. It's weird, like not being able to like move my arms. So Kenny, all I can really do is just run by him.
Correct. It's like basketball. It's the best way I can put it. And if you initiate contact, it's a 15-yard penalty.
Wow.
Incidental contact happens if you both happen to just like that's that. But if you run into him and like drop a shoulder into him, like if I'm running at Eddie and I do that at him, then yeah, that's a flag. All right, here we go.
That's weird, man.
Yo. Flag. Arms out. Sit. Good.
I got it.
Not bad, not bad.
I would have got
You didn't run anybody, so it hit me. Okay. There's a golden rule that all my linemen have to know. I'm going to ask you a question. We'll see if you get the answer right. You don't move until what moves?
The ball moves?
The ball moves. So what I do is I literally have them line up in front of me. I hold the ball out like this, and then I just do cadences. And you don't move until the ball moves.
Okay.
Want to try it?
Sure.
See if you're good at getting off of the ball.
So
All right.
just basically just don't jump.
Yep, don't jump. Line up on my left so you don't run in, or your right so you don't run in front of me. All right, I'll move myself. That's fine. Nobody. I'm just here. So once the ball's set, any sort of movement, you go. But no matter what I say, you don't go on my cadence, right?
Just going that moves.
Yep. So right now I'm set.
Yeah.
So you guys ready? Go! So go! So go! Yep. Run up off the ball and then line right back up.
How much yards is that if you go?
If you jump 5.
Wow. Okay.
Sit. Go. So go. Go. Back on the line. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What are you guys doing? Ball moved. Why are you still standing there? 5 push-ups each. Oh, get down on your faces. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once that ball is set, if I move it, you go.
Gotcha.
Set. Go. White 86. Go. Go. Line back up. 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 Ah, they're learning, see? See, now they're learning.
Not a fan of that one.
So go! White 80, say go! Say go! Right. What are you waiting for? Ball moving. You got it. 5 more. Yep.
Not fun.
No one ever said the trenches were fun, boys.
Here.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the second official event of the Unofficial Sports Show with the legendary flag football team on the campus of SUNY Oswego. Guys, Dylan, Kenny, starting with you. Dylan, how do you think we did today?
I think you guys did really well. I think you guys killed it. I think there were a lot of good reps at receiver. I think you got some work to do at quarterback, but it's a hard position. Yep. But I was impressed. You guys did good.
And Kenny, basically the lineman coach, us at the end of the competitions, how would you assess our performance?
Well, you learn how hard it is to work in the trenches, and it's not as easy as it looks. So, buddy, your frame keeps you outside of the line. Yeah. For you, I mean, you got a little bit of a build for it, but you got to learn to go on the ball. I mean, that's really it. But getting your steps down, I mean, you don't really have choppy steps. You kind of look wobbly out there, but maybe receiver room's better for you too.
Yeah, well, I like that area.
Well, it's safe to say we had a bunch of fun here at the Romney Field. Catch the second episode of the Unofficial Sports Show live, 9:30 Tuesday, WTOP-10. Thank you guys for allowing us here today.
Of course.
Yeah, no problem.
Before we end, we love shameless plugs. If you guys would like to plug, you guys got a couple shows going on right now.
Yeah.
DK, oh boy, watch them all.
Laker Connections on Thursday.
I'm not on that one.
Well, Laker Connections every Thursday. DK and oh boy rotate every Wednesday night.
Ready? On 3, the Unofficial Sports Show. 1, 2, 3.
The Unofficial Sports Show.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we suck. Maybe football's not our sport. Basketball's not our sport either. We'll find one eventually.
Yeah, well, one thing on the field that I want to say we relatively thrived in was receiving. Both of us have adequate hands. That was put to the test. Roll the tape.
You want to do the best part?
Yeah.
Grab your cameras. Get on defense, come over to the offense, tell me what you want to run. You got to tell me what you want to run. So you stay over there. He'll come over here and tell me what you want to run. What do you want to run?
Try first off this field and come back.
Okay. Yeah.
Up this field, that way.
Okay, here we go. All the way over there. All the way over there. Turbo hot. You see that ball? You like that, Squid? All right. 1-1. Zoe's turn. So now he hops on offense.
You gotta give me something here.
What do you want to run? Just draw it out.
I'm gonna go up in and out.
Okay. Here we go. Zoe, in the slot. You want to give yourself? Yep. Set up. Ones each. Okay. Turbo set. Oh! That was nice.
I'm gonna go up, stop.
Yep. Right there. Turbo set. Oh, I got scared for a second. I thought he was dropping that. 2-2. 2-2. All right, Wine, come here. We're going to start getting a little bit more.
Man, I'm
We're
tired.
just going to start leaving it up to chance. Fade ball. Here we go. Grenade deep. Turbo set. Never stop running, Wine. Oh, I know.
Well, you got to give me something. I don't know. Back up, man.
Turbo set. Someone's got to give.
Pass interference. How? 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down. Your legs are made of jello. Like, so weird. I've never seen someone flail so
Hey. So act like you're running that fade. Get up and then just stop. He's out of breath, dude. You're gonna hear him
tired,
breathing
man.
in that. So go. So you gotta score here, and you gotta play some defense. All right, what do you want? It's your call. It's the last one.
I gotta start bringing my asthma pump. Stuff like that.
Okay. Turbo set. Oh, I got a little nervous there. All right.
Got me good.
Grenade deep. Turbo set. There he is. That's a win.
There it is,
That's
baby.
a win.
Well, as you can see, I have better hands than him. So, yeah, you got anything here for me or what?
Yeah, I mean, that was really fun. All the respect for that competition. Great comp. But now we have the aforementioned buff, tough, on our show, DZ, Dylan Zielinski.
Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
boy.
Prime significant part of WTOP-10 here. Dylan, why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
I'm Dylan. I guess I'm built buffed up, as these guys have said. Yeah, VP of Product and president and founder of the Oswego Flag Football Club. So.
Yeah. Thanks for things are coming on. Great.
I'm excited.
Great highlights. Great throwing right there. And Zoe, I want to go to you for this quickly. Who would you compare yourself to as a receiver in the NFL?
See, I'm an interesting guy. I'm a bigger guy, slower guy.
Tight ends or receivers?
Yeah, they are. But you got any mind? I mean, growing up, I was a big Gronk guy.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like Gronk.
Yeah, but I feel he's a fast guy. I'm not quick.
Gronk wasn't fast.
Yeah,
I like
think
Gronk.
so?
You can do a Gronk. Solid hands, good routes. You kind of bodied him a little bit.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Gronk. What do you got?
Let me say Robbie Anderson. I got
Chosen Anderson.
I don't have the biggest frame, but I think I'm decently quick. And I think I'm decently quick. I have good hands, but yeah.
Dude, what a pull! That was a good pull.
Thank you.
I'm with it. That's awesome.
But without further ado, if you watched our last episode, you know exactly what we're gonna do here. Try the gas station order of DJZ containing pizza, chips, and a soda. Go to Fast Track for this great deal. Zoe, why don't you start us off?
I think Dylan, where do you want to start here?
I mean, you got to start with the pizza. Oh yeah. Look at the.
You know what's the funniest part? We asked for pepperoni.
Did you?
Yeah. I didn't even look at.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, who's taking the bite first?
I got it.
I think you can get a bite too. You seem hungry.
There we go. You gotta let me. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'll get a bite of
Fun
the
fact: this is my
pepperoni
first
here.
ever time trying Fast Track pizza.
Really?
Yeah, I got one like 2 minutes down my house. Never tried.
They got a deal: 2 slices of pizza, bag of chips, and Pepsi. $5. Great deal. If you're ever in a rush, it's right near my house. It's great. I love it. What chips?
Sure is. We got some barbecue Lay's.
Should we
right
surprise?
there.
You said surprise you. We got barbecue.
Yeah.
This
To
is
go
very
with
nice
that
barbecue guy.
Why don't we pour some
we got
soda.
Pepsi too. Big Pepsi guy?
Oh,
yeah. We got some cups as well. Look at us.
Dr. Pepper #1 though.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper #1. DP number. Hey, Dr. Pepper, sir.
Shout out Adrian teleprompter tonight. Dr.
Join our
Pepper
friend
shirt on.
group.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. It's for you.
No, I was impressed with you guys. You guys did good.
Thank you.
I was
Thanks,
impressed
man.
with
Thank
your
you.
hands.
Thank you.
And
Alden High School legend.
Yeah,
Alden High School legend.
about all
That's
that,
funny.
but-
Thank you to Alden High School for the clips and for Kenny Mahonin High School. Mahonison in Albany. There we go.
That's a good Pepsi.
It is
so cold, actually.
Very good.
Yeah,
Do you you prefer Coke or
No,
Pepsi?
Pepsi over Coke for sure.
Yeah, that's
Pepsi
fair.
over Coke for
That's
sure.
fair. Let's get some final tastes of the pizza.
You want our bite?
I'm good. I mean, it's a cold
It's
pizza.
like
It can't
it's
be that
cold.
great.
I think you
But
guys got about 30 seconds in your show here, bud.
yeah, we sure do. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dylan, for coming on.
Dude, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got greasy.
We're
Okay.
going- we're going
Okay.
with
Yeah.
Patrick. Thanks for coming out for the flag football.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having us. Next episode will be in a couple weeks. We have spring break coming up.
And yeah, enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah. So in a couple weeks, we'll see you guys. See you guys soon. Bye. Take bum cam.
Evening and welcome to Lakers Showdown, the game show that puts WTOP members head to head. I'm your host, Logan Russo. Tonight, we have a great matchup in store. Our first contestant on my left, the one and only Piper Kiernan. Piper, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to beat Parker because he sucks and he's been saying he's going to win.
Not
Wow.
even true, dude.
Well, I will say you have a bit of a disadvantage. You're very sick. And
Yeah.
you still decide to come in without telling me that you're sick. So if I don't show up for next week's show in 2 weeks, then you understand why. So
You're welcome.
thanks, Piper. And on my right, we have the one and only Parker Big P.
No, dude, I swear.
Voris.
I will leave the show.
Parker Voris. Parker, how are you?
I'm great. I'm excited to be on the show, and I'm excited to beat Piper, who thinks she's going to win against me.
Well, that's great. And I realized I had my phone on there, so I'm going to take that down. All right, so our first-time viewers and contestants, how does this game work? Because you guys were asking me that question earlier. I'm glad you asked. First, you guys are going to play a game of rock, paper, scissors to determine who goes first. So best of three.
All right, let's do this.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, it says shoot.
Yeah, shoot. You got to go on shoot.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, says no,
Says
it's like,
shoot.
yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't say, why are you saying
rock,
swish?
paper,
This isn't
scissors.
basketball. It's rock, paper,
Say
scissors
shoot.
game.
Rock, paper, scissors says shoot, and then you go.
No, says shoot. Just shoot.
Just
Just
shoot.
shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, that's me. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Me. 2-0.
Okay, well, clean sweep when she didn't do her rules. All right, so you, Parker, you will get to go first. You guys will get a topic. Once that topic is announced, Parker will have 10 names to something that falls under that topic. If their answer is satisfactory, Piper will get 10 seconds to name a different thing that falls under the topic. As we proceed throughout the night, that time will be reduced. You guys will go back and forth until one of your times run out, or until someone repeats an answer if you win the round. You get 1 point, as well as getting to go in the first in the next round. Whoever has the most points will receive, not here, because Chris DeLuca doesn't work this show anymore and I don't have the trophies, the Great Sharamita Trophy. So it's in my hand secretly, all right? You guys ready to get going?
Yeah.
All right, first topic of the night is female pop stars. Parker,
Okay.
bring out your little feminine side and name me a female pop star.
I want to go Taylor Swift.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Yes.
Sabrina Carpenter,
Lady Gaga.
Beyonce,
Rihanna.
Zendaya.
Megan Thee Stallion. Does that count?
Yeah, I'll let it count. She's done pop songs
Okay.
like Dua Lipa.
Okay, sure.
SZA.
You said SZA? Kelly Clarkson.
Taylor Swift.
I said Taylor
Oh,
Wait, does that point
yes.
for me?
Yes. Piper, Taylor Swift was already set. I mean, she's like the most famous one, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't she like just like keep re-releasing her albums just so like they maintain like really high points on the chart?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, they need to look into that, bro. Like you looked into Ticketmaster, you got to look into Taylor Swift doing all that. Well, Parker, you won that round.
Let's go.
How do you feel?
I feel
Already
great.
a little confident start on Piper.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought she had the advantage against me that round, but I still won.
It's okay. Again, I'm gonna give credit where credit due. Piper is sick.
Yeah,
right?
I'm just a sicky girl.
So we're gonna go easy on her tonight.
Okay,
We're gonna go
right.
easy on her.
Right.
All right. Next round, Parker up 1-0. Can Piper tie it up with a win here? Are you guys ready? Next topic of the night is my favorite: types of cookies.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So Parker, you're gonna start and name me a type of a cookie.
Okay, let's go chocolate chip.
Sugar.
Oatmeal raisin.
M&M.
Peanut butter.
Brown sugar.
The icing ones. You know what I'm talking about with the. Does that count?
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Cookie cake.
Half moon. Half moon.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like 5 seconds left, gang.
I don't know any other.
Oh,
let's go.
That's another point for the Big P, Parker. How do you feel? Again, another Piper.
These are hard.
I was gonna say, like, did somebody say Oreo or no?
Oh,
You
no
could've
one said
thought-
Oreo.
I was gonna say you can like
That's
think
a
of
type
like
of cookie.
Yes.
they're literally
That's
called
an
sandwich
Oreo.
cookies.
That's not a
If-
cookie.
If you look on the packaging of an Oreo,
I'm sorry, Oreo is not a cookie. We would.
okay,
If he would have said
I'm
it,
gonna, I'm gonna be serious. I'm gonna get in this conversation. I'm so confused. Can we like cut to her and let her explain herself? On the package, it says chocolate sandwich cookies. In the little description, when it's like, oh, it's they're Oreos, but they're chocolate sandwich cookies. That's what they're
But
titled.
they're not cookies.
What do you mean they're not cookies?
Cookies don't have like filling, and also they're